This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your top stories here from ABC15 Arizona. And the state budget is now heading to the governor's desk for her signature. Lawmakers passing the $17.8 billion spending plan for 2024 yesterday. Democrats are upset the budget does not contain either caps or cuts to universal school vouchers. The budget does include a historic investment in housing as well as increased spending in education. Effective immediately, TikTok has now been banned on all government-owned devices in Maricopa County. County leaders and the Board of Supervisors unanimously voting and approving the ban aimed to protect the privacy and security of county data. Maricopa is the first county in Arizona to take this step. Governor Hobbs signed an executive order for a similar ban on state devices back in April. Two earthquakes striking north of Flagstaff near Cameron, Arizona on Thursday. No damage has been reported. Closing arguments will be getting underway today in the Lori Daybell trial. Here's Court TV's Chanley Painter.
Good morning. That's right. The all-important closing arguments taking place this morning in the trial against Lori Vallow Daybell. After several weeks of testimony, both sides will be wrapping up its case before the jury. We are expecting the prosecution, led by Rob Wood, to return to their themes of opening statement, which was that Lori Vallow Daybell was motivated by power, money, and sex, wanted to do away with all the obstacles in her life so she could be with her lover, Chad Daybell. We also expect her defense to deliver closing arguments after calling no witnesses, after Lori choosing not to testify in her own defense, because the defense attorney says the state hasn't proven this case beyond a reasonable doubt. Once these closing arguments are complete later today, we expect the case to be handed over to the jury. There are 18 jurors right now, 10 men, 8 women, but that will be whittled down to the final 12, and then we will be in a verdict watch here. Lori Vallow Daybell does face several counts of conspiracy to commit murder and first-degree murder in the deaths of her 2 children, Tylee Ryan and JJ Vallow. She also faces the conspiracy count to commit murder of her 5th husband's first wife, Tammy Daybell. If convicted, Lori Vallow Daybell would spend the rest of her life behind bars. Reporting in Boise, Idaho, Chanley Painter, Court TV.
Maricopa County and the city of Phoenix announcing plans to use a hotel as a temporary shelter to provide housing to 460 people experiencing homelessness. This hotel is near Sky Harbor at 24th Street and the I-10. No word on how long it will take to get the shelter up and running. The agreement is only for a year, but there is an option to extend it. The Phoenix Union High School District will once again offer free breakfast and lunch for students this summer. Their summer food program runs from May 30th until June 29th. Meals are available to all children 18 years old and younger. We have a list of those locations online at abc15.com. Only 19 days until the Scripps National Spelling Bee, and ABC 15 sat down with a Chandler 6th grader who's one of 3 Arizona students representing the state. Opal Mishra from Basha Accelerated Middle School telling us her strategy once she hears the word.
Usually I ask the definition first so I don't know, and then if I still don't know, then I ask the origin.
A student from Tucson and Fort Defiance will also compete and will be following their progress as well.
As we talk about your most accurate forecast, I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. After dropping into the low 80s for highs yesterday, also seeing more clouds and even a few raindrops as the storm system moved through, we're warming back up today. That high, though, still ends up a few degrees below normal. 30-year average is 93. Phoenix will top out at 90 this afternoon. We're also dealing with air quality issues. An ozone high pollution advisory has been issued for today. That means ozone pollution will be unhealthy, potentially for folks who are sensitive. Kids, older adults, and anybody with any respiratory conditions should consider limiting their time outdoors, especially through the afternoon when we see that peak ozone pollution. The high reaching 90 in Phoenix, 80 in Sedona, 81 rather in Sedona, low 70s in spots like Heber and Show Low, and upper 60s in Flagstaff. It'll be warmer today, and that temperature just keeps climbing. Up to 96 Friday, we hit 100 on Saturday and 101 by Mother's Day. Triple-digit heat into next week, too, but notice storm chances are kicking in, especially in northern and eastern Arizona.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, you can always head to abc15.com or download that free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.